Already today's city challenge the cache, stealth, reinforced stores, inexperienced, and faster detection. There's inexperienced, there's faster detection, and overall it's not really bad, it's just absolutely horrendous since it's cache, it's inexperienced, which means that we've got less perks to not get detected with, and then finally there's faster detection, which means that we're gonna get caught much faster, and that's generally not a good thing. But at least we know the screwdrivers there, and aside from that, there's reinforced doors, which, I mean, for the most part, it's gonna be fine. There's one very unnerving door up there, though, which, if we're gonna try and lockpick, who knows, a guard might turn a corner, and with inexperienced and faster detection, that could end really badly. For the other doors, though, it's not really as much of a problem, since, I mean, the cameras are hacked. It'd be a shame if the camera were to actually detect me right now. It's reinforced doors, we're spending a lot more time on this, it's inexperienced and faster detection. I'm sure the guards are really aware of what's going on, but regardless of that this is open, where are you going? Alright, so not here, effective. Why? Well, I mean, I was gonna say effectively not there, but there's a guard up there, which isn't exactly what I had in mind here. But regardless of that we're done with that, we can always just, well, that's... So we're probably gonna take out a guard from downstairs, which will require actually opening a door over here. Which is perfectly fine, it's just reinforced doors and mildly frustrating. I mean, there's also the inexperienced part, which means that we don't really lockpick it that fast regardless. Now, unfortunately, there's a second guard over there, so we're just going to awkwardly close and open this door until while I do that and not get a keycard, because unfortunately, that's kind of not how this works. So once we get this bagged up, we're just gonna go back through here. That guard's gonna not care at all, since that's apparently how this works, and we're just gonna grab the disguise. And it'll go just fine. And I guess I was just gonna bag that up, or actually grab the bag, and you're back. What a pleasant surprise. If you could just kindly... Great. If you could just kindly walk to your right over there, that would be fantastic. And if you could just kindly walk to your right over there, that would also be fantastic. This is not good enough. Let's just go over here and lockpick it here instead. And then hopefully, you don't go towards me since I'm not prepared for it since it's reinforced doors. And it's also an experience and faster detection, but that's another thing. I mean, it's related. In fact, it's really related, but we're just gonna ignore that for now. But regardless, the sub-room's actually upstairs, so we're just gonna go through here. And since it's actually in the meeting room, that should make things rather convenient. Mainly because, well, there's the archives. We're trespassing in there, and that's not a great place to be in general. Hi there. It's not really a great situation to be trespassing with inexperienced and faster detection. You did not have to do that, really, you did not. So we're just gonna grab the screwdriver, we're gonna go through here, we're gonna ignore that guard since we can, and then afterwards we're going to ignore that guard since we can. Ideally, the guard doesn't really get anywhere close to being suspicious of our presence. Can we not get up the staircase over there? And well, I mean, that's not really how this is supposed to work. But now that I see an opening, I'm gonna use it. So if Cyber could watch the cameras right now and look out for any guards that might be coming upstairs, that would be absolutely fantastic. Except that we already got the door open. And now all we gotta do is just get this panel open. And effectively, we won't have to worry about opening any doors in any inconvenient places anytime soon. As long as the guard doesn't walk over. Why? Well, you're going downstairs, so that's not actually a concern. But regardless, I do not actually have a keycard nor a scrambler, so we're just gonna go through here instead. Go downstairs, and then just quickly cut a wire. Please walk past. Why? No, just no, right? No, this is not how this works. You're gonna walk away. It's gonna be fantastic, and it's gonna be absolutely terrifying. That's exactly what I wanted That's exactly what I wanted out of this. Right then. So if you could just leave now. Just go somewhere else and... You're back there. That's not very helpful. The entire... Why? No, just... Right then. No, don't walk back over... We're gonna be waiting a while. No matter though, it's not like we're waiting for the security team, which would be much more problematic. We're just waiting for whatever's going on over there to finally be done with, and for you to not walk towards me, that's good and all, but it's not exactly what I had in mind. Please continue walking so I can go over here, quickly cut a wire, and then... Was that necessary? It wasn't, right? Just no, right? We're not gonna do that. But instead we're gonna go over here, go into the stairwell, and essentially just... Essentially, as I was saying, essentially just wait. As Cyber is still outside and, well, doing something. Just vaguely something. So if we could actually find the camera, that's gonna be... Well, I mean, 3 guards in 1 frame. That's not very common on cache, is it? So we're just gonna wait a bit longer. And a bit longer. And actually follow the guards around, since that would be quite convenient. I believe those are the 2 security team members. That'd be fun. Go on. I need the markers, and well, if you're gonna go outside, we could wait a bit to see where that one goes, and well, I mean, if you go downstairs, that will make things very that's not very convenient. Please go downstairs. This is not how this is supposed to work. Don't go upstairs, just to be clear. Don't... Right then. It's faster detection. Luring is gonna be a bit problematic in the sense that it's gonna go absolutely horrendously. But I mean, if you're gonna go in this corner, as long as you don't care too much, I could go over here, quickly drop a lockpick, and hide over there. And I mean, it does work in the end. It's just absolutely terrifying because if the guard notices a bit early, well, the detection meter is already half filled. And famously, when it's already half filled, we're really close to getting 2/3 filled. And that's when things go really wrong, so we're just gonna knock the guard out there since we're doing just fine. We don't need anything else, and we're gonna set up the connection over here. And that's essentially it. Once it's done, we're gonna, well, go through the door that we've already opened quite conveniently. And then afterwards, that should make things quite simple to actually get the USB. As long as no one walks in on me right now, which would be rather inconvenient. So we're gonna go back over there, we're gonna remove the photograph, and then, presumably, absolutely no one's gonna pay this any attention. And because it's not something like no safecracking, well, I mean, we're gonna get a safe open. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. And it's gonna go just fine. At least that's the plan, I think. Still not too sure about it. But now that the safe is open, we're gonna be a bit paranoid and, well, look out for any guards, which... Let's just grab the USB, not care too much. Quickly dash over here, go outside, go inside here, place the USB, or just use the USB, since if we were to just place the USB, that wouldn't really do anything. And now that we're done with that, we're just going to... Why? Just no, right? It's alright, we can do this, it's gonna go just fine, and of course you walk away then. Well, it's alright, no matter, we can just go through here, and Cyber's just gonna awkwardly run all the way over here. Which, I mean, sure. But regardless, that's the daily challenge that is just under 8 minutes and 20 seconds. It's cash, it's terrifying, the detection meter will always be terrifying. Cheers everyone, have a great time!